I found out my therapist was using my deepest secrets to write a best-selling novel, so I destroyed her entire career. Dr. Sarah Chen had been my therapist. For 2 years, I trusted her with everything. My childhood trauma, my eating disorder, my messy breakup with Jake where I threw his substances out the window. She was the only person who knew about my panic attacks in grocery stores, how I count ceiling tiles when I am anxious, and the recurring nightmare about drowning in my childhood swimming pool last month. My coworker Madison handed me a book. "You have to read this," she said. "It's about this girl with the most insane life story." The book was called Fractured by S.E. Williams. I opened it randomly and froze. The main character was having a panic attack in a grocery store, counting ceiling tiles to calm down. She had the exact same nightmare about drowning in a swimming pool. My hands started shaking. The character was throwing her boyfriend's gaming console out of a window during a breakup fight. These weren't coincidences. These were my stories, my exact words from therapy sessions. I speed read the entire book that night. Every major plot point was ripped from my life. My parents divorced, my college roommate's suicide attempt, even the weird birthmark on my shoulder that I'd mentioned once. The character's name was different, but it was clearly me. Dr. Chen had turned my trauma into entertainment. I felt violated in a way I couldn't describe. This woman had sworn to protect my privacy, and instead she'd been taking notes for her side hustle. I started researching. The book had been out for 6 months and was climbing bestseller lists. She was making money off my pain, but I needed proof. I booked an emergency session with her. "I've been having the drowning nightmare again," I said, watching her face carefully, "but this time Tahir's a red balloon floating in the pool." She nodded sympathetically, scribbling notes. "Tell me more about the balloon." I made up an elaborate story about the balloon representing my lost childhood. She ate it up, writing furiously. 2 weeks later, I bought the newest edition of her book. There it was, a brand new scene about a red balloon in a swimming pool, representing lost childhood. I contacted a lawyer who specialized in medical malpractice. "This is beyond unethical," he said. "It's illegal, backs confidentiality violations, copyright infringement of your personal experiences, emotional damages." But I wanted to do more than just sue her. I wanted everyone to know what she'd done. I created an XRX account and started posting side-by-side comparisons. My therapy notes, which I'd requested copies of next to pages from her book. The similarities were undeniable. My therapist stole my trauma for her novel, I said in the first video. It got 50,000 views in an hour. I posted follow-up videos showing more evidence. The timeline matched perfectly. Every therapy session corresponded to new chapters in her book. The story exploded. News outlets picked it up. Other patients started coming forward with similar stories. Fortunately, I wasn't her only victim. Dr. Chen tried to claim the similarities were coincidental. "Trauma patterns are often universal," she said in a statement, but then I posted the smoking gun, a recording from our last session where she'd asked me to elaborate on the balloon symbolism, the exact phrase that appeared in her book's newest chapter. Recording therapy sessions without consent was illegal in my state, but my lawyer said it was admissible since she'd already violated patient confidentiality laws. The psychology board launched an investigation. Her publisher pulled the book from shelves. Her therapy license was revoked. She's now facing multiple lawsuits from former patients. Her book deal was canceled, and she owes hundreds of thousands in legal fees. I got a settlement that covered my therapy costs and then some, but the money wasn't the point. I started seeing a new therapist, one who actually keeps confidentiality agreements. Dr. Kim helped me realize something important. Dr. Chen thought she could profit from my vulnerability instead. She learned that stealing someone's story doesn't make you a writer. It makes you a thief, and thieves always get caught eventually.